Hi, guys. So, today I will share with you how to find happiness in your day to day life when you're so busy, so stressed, and you're really going crazy. The happiness really is a choice, first to begin with. You have to really to choose to be happy, meaning like you choose to be happy in a way that where you are, what you have, how much you earn, in a way you're accepting that reality. First, you're accepting the reality in which you find yourself today. Second, what it works for me, that's how I found my happiness for the last in the last 25 years searching for it. And it's gonna be few things that requires to really fulfilling life. You don't have to be millionaire and you don't have to make a lot of money. So stay tuned. So first you choose to be happy. And that doesn't matter what predicament you might find yourself in, struggling financially or you financially well off, but you're stressed with your job, or maybe you hate your job, maybe your relationship doesn't go well. That's a nightmare. If you live in a relationship that's going crazy, you're unhappy and you're staying in that relationship. It could be a way out. It's two ways out. You either exit it right away, or you get the right philosophy, evaluate your actions, and then see whether you're not messing up yourself, everything. So, yeah, I'm talking like men and women, so I'm not distinguished here, just speak in general happiness. So, you choose to be happy in your where in your environment where you find yourself. Second, you would have to choose to live by kindness, goodness, love, compassion, generosity, and practice these things when you have a chance. Life always will present opportunities to do that. If you say, I'm choosing from today to sow kindness, love, goodness, generosity, compassion, and you repeat that as often as you remember it, life will present you now and again situation to test whether you're not full of shit, to be uh, to be precise. And when opportunity comes, whether you talk to someone, maybe they need a lift, and you're busy, maybe you need to go somewhere, that's gonna be challenging. It's always cost you money. It's always cost you time, and the least you're expecting, that's when you will need to serve, right? Because that will kills your ego. That will kills, uh, you know, priority of yourself. Rather, you um, eliminate yourself and do for someone else that's more importantly need help, and you just forget your stuff unless it's something seriously important. Yeah, so you do these things and your mind will tell, here's you can serve, here's you can skip your meals, here's you can bless with money or whatever. Your mind will tell you what to do. You won't need, don't try to find excuses. So find, first of all, you choose to be happy. Second, you have to practice goodness, kindness, generosity, love, compassion in your life when you have an opportunity. It's a crucial for happiness. It's a crucial for happiness. You can't be a knob to someone, like and live a like like unappreciative, egoistic life. You can't be happy. You will never find life. You can have money, you can live in a big house, but you will never find peace in your heart and true happiness in your heart, overflowing with joy and peace. And you can really tell, I'm really happy. It doesn't matter where you would find yourself, whether you're rich or poor. For poor is different, for a little bit different, for rich is a little bit different, because you financially well, but then maybe you have fears, maybe you have other worries, how to manage the money and other things. For poor, obviously, worrying about how to make more money, how to pay bills, how to provide for my children. But that is solvable on either side, right? So that is not a problem. Anything can be solved on this earth. Anything. You can't bring people from death to life, back to life. But in general, you can solve all the problems. Sometimes there's a money matter. Sometimes there's a, you know willingness, whether you're willing to do something about certain things to change them for the better. A matter of attitude and effort. So yeah, matter of priorities. So there's a number of things. But if you choose to do kindness, goodness, so love, compassion, and generosity, and when the opportunities present itself, you start yourself on a good road. The third one is appreciation. You must appreciate anything, like your eyes, as I already said in other videos, your ears, your legs, your health. Even if you have poor health, sometimes we neglect our body and we reap the harvest of bad health. Maybe you neglected, you badly overweighted. And if you're a young girl listening now, or young man, and you're listening to this message, take care of your body very well. It will serve you in the long run very well. So if you're 27 and you're badly overweighted, your niece will give up at 45. I had a client, she was over 40, about 47, and the doctor told her that she's got 10 years to live if she won't deal with the weight. She, it would, it should never happen this, but because people neglecting their bodies, then they have to pay the price for that. So she obviously done operation and losing weight and getting things together in order in her life when it comes to body. But you should not wait until your knee starts giving up, because they won't replace you. You are too young, and a lot of pain. You're gonna be in a lot of pain. You're gonna be struggle, angry with life, and it's gonna be difficult to be happy. When you're in constant pain, it's gonna be difficult to be happy. So you must do anything in your power, excuse me, to maintain your good health in every way. Exercise, eat right, and stuff like this. So when you're young, your body can take more. When you're 40 plus, it will start making impact if it's not earlier. For everyone is different, obviously. uh, so so yeah, so find, choose to be happy, choose to do kindness, goodness, love, and generosity, so in other people's lives. Third, gratitude. Yes, you thank for difficult times, for good times, for certain people that helped you, for certain people that took advantage of you. You thank. Thank God if you believe in God. Thank universe if you don't believe in God, and say thank you for these opportunities in my life, and try to extract a lesson, what good or bad, the good lessons. You always can extract good lessons from whatever is happening in your life. Because of my stupid decisions, I was taken advantage of. I lost some money, not big money, but for me it was big. It would take me a couple of months to recover. But because I knew possibility that can happen, but I neglected and I got taken advantage of, right? So a lot of times our problems is a wisdom problem, life wisdom problem, that nobody teaches that. At least universities don't teach that. And when a lot of times our parents should pass that wisdom on to us, we don't get that often. I didn't get from my parents. I had to learn from other people in the world and then practice in my life and find my own happiness. And when I found it, I realized it doesn't need a lot of money. It doesn't need to have status in society. You don't have to be known. And you can live a very simple life and be ecstatic about being happy. Like, like literally. Although you would not see it on outside much. You're not going like crazy laughing and whatever. No, but it's contentment, happiness, peace in the heart. That every area in your life, finances, friends, you know, your direction in life, you know where you're going in life. Everything is sorted. There is no questions unanswered. Everything is like on every level, in every area is peace, answered questions, and knowing what you're doing, and you fully in control of that. So I work for myself, and I don't make a lot of money, but what I make is fully enough for me to pay all my bills and enjoy the extra 10 days every 2.5 weeks I get. I only work 2.5 weeks. So, so I created a simple life for myself, and I realized you don't need a lot to be happy. I'm sitting in my camper van, old camper van, 1996 LDV Pilot 200. We resprayed with my friend, welded a little bit, and it looks retro. It looks nice, and it takes me where I want to go. I've been all over Scotland, and I'm going back. I really love it. I love nature. You must love nature if you want to be happy, because that's another thing. When I go in nature with myself, I look up to heaven. I thank God for everything, for every good thing, for every good thing, for piece of bread, a loaf of bread, and whether I eat a biscuit or something, I'm grateful for everything. I'm sitting in this van by the sea. I'm so grateful that I'm here, and I'm evaluating everything, like, quite often. I think about death. If I die, I want to die as a good man. A good man, that means I am ready to walk away from what I have for the sake of someone else in need, if God brings me that situation. And it happened number of times. When I walked from the last, I shared my last, and I've been tested multiple times. That's why you can't say that you will do this and that when you have more resources, more money, and you better equipped to do good. No, if you don't do now, or you do very, very little, you won't do much when you have a lot. Trust me, because Bible says if you're not faithful in little things, you will never be faithful in big things. So don't uh, confuse yourself, and don't lie to yourself, because God knows you inside out. So when you talk, even if you don't believe in God, your your inner gut tells you you're lying. You're saying nice things, but in reality you don't mean it. So when you say you want to serve, you want to be kind, you want to show goodness, love, compassion, and the rest of it, you mean it. And when you have a chance, you do it. And you walk away from, you share with someone that's less fortunate, when universe will bring to you those situations. That's a very important pillars towards happiness. Gratitude, very important. As you drive the car, listen to the music. Start appreciating. Start giving thanks, like non-stop. Thank you. Thank you for my ears. Thank you for my health. Thank you for difficult times. Thank you for good times. It is very, very important to maintain gratitude. It's as simple as that. You don't know, you don't need to go into mantras or whatever. You just say how things are. Maybe something, somebody gave you a smile today and made you smile. Just say for that situation. Or somebody, gave you something like little thing, or helped you, or whatever. Just thank for anything that comes into your heart, into your mind, and you will feel so much better. And obviously, if you're financially struggling, it's gonna be hard. You will be happy, but not fulfilled. For fulfillment, you will need a goal, and to do something that you love, and see as you know as a sort of like um, getting money from that as well, because then you have a talent that God gave you. You're using that talent, because it will give you joy and great satisfaction, that you in your shoes, like a fish in the water. If you take fish out of the water, it's like pop, pop. You can't speak, can't talk, can't walk. It's useless. But once you put the fish in the water, it's like it's like genius, and because they are in their realm, in their environment, so you can't beat them. So the same, when you are where you belong, you will be unstoppable. You will feel like you're in your right size of shoes. They're not too small and not too big. It will feel right, and it will make you happy. And you can do by losing time. You will lose time by doing it. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking from my own experience. That's how it feels. And for some, might need years to find what it is. For some, they already from little know what they want to do. And for some, you feel it, that you want to do it. It's like a picture in your mind, and sometimes even you wake up at night or something and you think about it, but you don't do anything about it. And guess what? This is your path to fulfillment. You must start doing it, and put time aside and start working on it, because unless you do it and make sure that this is not delusion, this is not something after you watch the movie or something, and came to your mind and never left you. But mainly God gives a picture, deposits inside of you, like it deposited to mine. I'm pursuing um, fulfillment, success for the last 25 years. I'm even not halfway, but I don't give up. I'm working hard today because I found my road among the many roads or number of roads that I tried, and I realized this is it. There's nothing else left. All I need is just to walk on this road and do what I do today. Create videos, create content, enjoy myself, enjoy my free time when I have it, and continue to share with you my life. Because I think being happy and content and having no money, like meaning no money, what do I mean? When your bills are paid off, you have spare cash, minimum £1,000 in UK to spend on yourself. It's gonna be, you can live a no alcohol, no drugs, no gambling, no bad habits. So then you can afford quite a bit and enjoy life really, really well. And then pursue your goal, because you will have money to pursue your goal. Yeah, so that's about it. What I would like to say to you: don't give up on your dream. Continue to work on it, and you will see the progress. I promise you that you will see the progress, right? So yeah, be happy and never forget. If you work hard, you will come to a place when you will say, I am really happy, and you might not have a lot. That's all it takes. Don't give up. Make a move today and start getting closer to a fulfilling life. It's not hard, it only takes a little bit effort. Decide to be happy today. Decide that you will appreciate everything that comes your way. Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes when you're hurt, it's difficult. But when you walk away from a situation, over time you realize you're extracting some lessons. Maybe a week later, maybe 2 weeks later, when everything comes down, then you see, yeah, because of my stupid decision, I suffered. Get more wisdom. And as you go, you will start getting more wisdom and understanding. Listen to smart people on YouTube, like Jim Rohn and others, motivational speakers. Um, Listen to preaching. Like I used to like this. I have forgotten his name. He died now of cancer. He was quite really real preacher. Although when he got cancer, all these T.D. Jakes and Joyce Meyer, I think, and all of them, they didn't give him money because he was American, and he couldn't anymore pay his for medications, and all he tried to ask them to help him, but they said, come preach for us and we will help you. He says, that's not help, that's my payment for what I do, but can you give me in advance? And they refused to give him. So he packed it in preaching for them, and he said, I will never preach for DPN, TBN, and all the rest of them, because he realized that he was like going on the wrong path of success, because in reality, that's not the life he was pursuing, and he realized only when he got cancer. So you don't want to be in a position like that. Live all your life doing things, and at the end of your life, like Steve Jobs, realize that you worked so hard. For what? He says, when you make enough money to live for the rest of your life, stop doing it. Stop making money because you already made enough, and pursue your dreams. Something maybe hobbies or whatever you liked when you were little or something. He realized that too late because he worked like many. Like Anthony Robbins, I listened to one of his podcasts. He said he travels 150 days a year, sometimes a couple of days at a time. And now he's got at 60, he got a daughter, right? Born a daughter to him. And guess what? He's traveling. And he is like probably already billionaire. I wouldn't want to be like him. I wouldn't want to have to work so hard and miss my daughter, or to see only on camera, because she will have to go to school. He won't be able to be next to her, and he will miss the best years in her life. It will never compensate the moments he spent with her when he can be all the time there. So that's a matter of priorities and choices you make today. Yeah, so don't make that mistake. Learn from Steve Jobs, learn from others that they're teaching you about happiness, but in reality, they don't show that they are happy. They're slaves of money, and they serve Mormon. All right? So that's why I don't strive about that. If I never make from YouTube money, that's happy days. I already have a job. That doesn't matter. But will I try? Of course I will try. I will do my best. But at the end of the day, in the process, I'm enjoying my freedom. I'm enjoying my life. And that's, I think, the main thing, to be happy already in the present time. And that's what I achieved. And I'm very, very grateful for it. So, yeah, be happy. Choose to be happy. Work on your goodness, kindness, and generosity when time comes. Appreciate, show gratitude, and then make a goal for your life, to pursue your dream, and achieve it, whatever it takes. And that's it. And if you're married, be a better father, be a better wife. Practice that in your family, you know, on your husband, on your wife, and you will straight away increase your happiness straight away by 100 mile, right in five in like in the next hour, when you start saying kind words to each other. It straight away brings up nice feelings. You will feel loved and cared for. Don't be stingy with words. It doesn't cost anything. Show appreciation. Be kind to each other, because kindness softens your heart, and you will feel happy. That's why I say practice goodness, kindness, generosity, love. If you're single, you can express that to other people, and it will soften your heart. And if you keep, when you say appreciate in the moments of appreciation, also always say, let goodness, kindness, generosity, love be part of my future, past and present. That will always be in my life, and I choose to practice that every moment that opportunity will come my way. May God bless you, and thank you for watching this video.